Get your calendars out. February 17th, February 18th, live trading, San Diego. We got the Lowe's Coronado. I mean, what else would you want? This event is limited to 50 people. Look at your calendar, clear it, make sure you show up. If you want to be a rebel, this is the place to be. You got to sign up for it now. Giddy up, baby.
Bang. Welcome back, folks. This is Jon Najarian from Selbach, Austria, and you are tuned into 3 at 3. And yes, this is my lederhosen outfit here. We're going to be going to a mountain party tonight, so it is indeed what's appropriate at this time. But you probably didn't want to know quite as much about my social schedule as about some unusual option activity and some trades, because we're not about macro, we're about trades. So let's get to it. Unusual option activity. First-time viewers, thank you. Long-time viewers, appreciate you even more, folks. And you know that unusual option activity, we're looking for large blocks of options that are accumulated. And if they're buying puts, well, that's a bearish sign. I have an example for you. And if they're calls, that's a bullish, forward-looking trade that somebody has put on anticipating bullish activity. So calls bullish, puts bearish. Bang. All right, let's get started. Plug power, I just did this one yesterday. You see what it says there on the screen, 11:14 in the morning. We saw a lot, 5,000, which is 500,000 share equivalent of the plug power 17 puts, with stock trading at 17.22. I buy at the monies, so I bought those same puts. You could have bought 1750s and been just that much in the money, but both of them worked out pretty darn well, because puts that were trading for 65 cents traded up to $2. So you and I know what that means, about a 200% return. They closed yesterday at 93 cents, as you see there on the screen, after that 65 cents. So you had a nice 50% gain yesterday. And overnight, they opened at 146 today and ran all the way up to $2. Bang! That's what I'm talking about, folks. That is what we're looking for, following that fast money. We're trying to get in there and coattail on people who may know something that we don't know, or maybe they're just buying an awful lot of stock too, and they decide to buy some options as part of that trade. None of that I just described, the part about buying ahead of your stock trades, that's just what a lot of trading desks do when the hedge fund is accumulating a position. So that's the tip-off, and that's how we get in there and follow right along with them. There's Pete and I doing a little celebration. We've got basically today, Pete and Mark Lepresti sat in on the Rebel's Edge, and there Pete and I are after enjoying a broadcast back in Chicago when we were together in Chicago on a certain day. And we just figure that's appropriate for when we're showing you unusual activity and a winner today. All right, let's also talk about this fresh money. Skechers, SKX. Skechers, they bought 3,200 of the February 46 calls, and they paid about $2.40 in rough terms. So those are calls that are basically also at the money, and they're 1 month into the future, because here we are going into January expiration tomorrow, February expiration a month from now. So these are at the money calls. They will move about 50 cents for every dollar that the stock moves. And we bought these calls, and our intention is to sell a higher strike against it. What would be an example? Well, we buy the 46 calls, sell maybe the 49 or 50 calls against it, take down the cost of how much we've committed to the trade, and ride right along with this trade, this 300,000 lot trade, because 3,200 calls is 320,000 share equivalent. There's Market Rebellion Live. It will be in San Diego. You can find all about it by going to marketrebellion.com/SD, like San Diego, marketrebellion.com/SD, again, like San Diego. 2 days of live trading. Bunch of our coaches and mentors are going to be there. It's a fabulous time, and it's limited to 50 people. So please sign up now, because this is a February event. And if you don't sign up pretty quick, you're going to miss out. If you'd like to attend, ask questions of the coaches and mentors live in San Diego, and 2 days of live trading, as well as some nice dinners and so forth. Sign up at marketrebellion.com/SD, or talk to one of our mentors about what's going to be going on. I'm sure we'll see you there. Bang. All right, Farfetch. We've already taken profits. I showed you that yesterday in the Farfetch calls that expire this week. But guess what? They don't think it's over. They've rolled out to the 650 calls, 9,000 of the 3rd of February 650 calls, $6.50 calls. They traded for 25 to 30 cents. You know what this means? Instead of expiring this week, they didn't just roll out 1 week, they rolled out 2 weeks into the future. So we are right there with them. These are 900,000 share equivalent by owning those 3rd of February 650 calls. They just paid 25 cents, certainly a cheap shot. And this is a trader that's already been right, and we love following those traders. Rebel's Edge Live, 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 4 days a week. We are live with the Rebel's Edge at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Tune in and check it out. Thank you. Final trade, FCX. This is Freeport. Freeport bullish call roll down. Stock was just under $44. They're buying the 44 calls. At the money, 44 calls. These are not the 3rd of February expiring calls like the previous one. This is regular February expiration, like our first example. So the 3rd week in February, 3rd Friday in February, these calls will expire. They paid $2.23 for them. That's $2.23 is $223, because every option is for 100 shares. So imagine $223 times 10,000. That gives you an idea of how big a trade this is. Millions of dollars put into this trade. We love following those big trades like that. So FCX, stock's $43.78, and they were buying the 44 calls right at the money calls, but a full month out into the future. Well, that's going to do it for us today, folks. One more 3 at 3 for the week, and it is tomorrow, Friday, expiration Friday, the 20th of January. You can also learn all about all the offerings at Market Rebellion by going to marketrebellion.com, or specifically about trading and so forth, marketrebellion.com/get started. That's marketrebellion.com/get started. Bang. Have a great day, folks. I will see you tomorrow.